You're listening to KFOI Radio.
It's Wednesdays with Wilson. Whoop, whoop.
Welcome back to Wednesdays with Wilson. I'm Jackson.
I'm Hannah.
I'm Coach Step.
I'm Coach Wilson. Welcome, Hannah and Jackson. We finally got some people that, are committed, that are ready to do this, that are not eating donuts as they start, even though, Hannah, you just opened a Monster.
I have Cheez-Its out there.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you're a Cheez-It person. Good, wait. Dairy for breakfast. Jackson, no
Cheez-Its
breakfast?
are a quality
No
item.
breakfast.
They are. Nothing for you? Are you anti-breakfast?
I am.
Really?
I really am. I can't stand breakfast.
I remember when I had you in PE in the summer, you ate breakfast every day.
That's because it was free.
Okay, I got you.
Whoa,
That's
you
fair.
can't stand breakfast food, or you just don't like eating breakfast?
Or you
I
don't like
can't
paying
stand
for breakfast.
Most of breakfast food. It's just too much. Like, it's always like syrup flavored.
Too much deliciousness?
They're all really
Opposite.
sugary.
Yes, for no reason.
First of all, that's false. You can choose to put syrup on your breakfast food. You don't have
I
to.
don't, like, the little corn dogs? Like the breakfast corn dogs we have here?
No,
that's not
I
a
have
thing.
no idea what a breakfast corn dog is.
I've
Oh.
never heard of that.
Well, it's a thing. I promise you.
Are you talking about the thing on a stick that's got a piece of sausage and then a pancake wrapped
Yes.
around it?
Oh.
We have those?
Yes, those aren't good.
Oh, that doesn't sound good to me. But I mean,
it also kind of doesn't sound like your typical breakfast food.
I like eggs.
okay. So now you're
Okay.
doing great.
If it's not sugary, I like it.
Okay.
Cheesy eggs are the best.
Do you?
Or bacon or sausage.
More of a baking guy, but like if you're putting it with something sausage, like if it's on like
Okay.
a toaster.
What cheesy eggs are you? So while your eggs are cooking, then putting cheese in them and let them melt a little bit, or cheese on top after they're done cooking.
While they're cooking, like
Okay.
scramble them.
Nice. Coach Step.
That's good.
Okay. What else you got?
Omelets are delicious.
They are. I love a scramble.
That's delicious as well.
Coach Step's a big breakfast.
And
person.
I like a good breakfast potato.
I
A
like
new-
hash browns.
a new potato, not a hash brown. You like the actual
Either way.
you like classic. Classic cup potatoes. Have you
What
ever
is
been?
that?
Like
It's
the
Classic
steam?
Cup is a restaurant on the plaza, and they make these little potatoes that are unbelievable. They're really good. I think they're called new potatoes. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not a big potato fan with my breakfast. I think we had this discussion a couple days ago about the new fad of putting potatoes in your breakfast burrito,
Ooh, there's nothing wrong
Why?
with that.
which I understand, but I don't need them.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Just adds a weird consistency to it.
Yeah, and it, although the breakfast crunch wrap from Taco Bell, where they put one of those hash browns in it, that's good. It's really good.
I've been known to put a hash browns behind my McDonald's breakfast burrito and just eat the whole thing at one time.
What do you mean behind?
Unwrap it, take your hash browns, put it like kind of in the paper behind the burrito, wrap it back up, and then so you can hold it, and then eat the burrito and the
When you
hash
say
browns.
behind, you mean underneath?
Sure.
Okay.
Same difference.
Why wouldn't you put it in the burrito?
I'm not opening the burrito all the way up to try to stuff the hash browns in there. And they would lose their crunch.
That
Or
it
you could
would.
get
It
the
would get soggy.
moisture.
Yeah.
But you also have threatened McDonald's, haven't you?
What?
I have. Yes.
Coach Step we lost corporate sponsor McDonald's because Coach Step one time, he has to have picante sauce with his breakfast burrito. They didn't put it in there one time, and he threatened them.
I was in the drive-thru and they did not
To
put
quote
it in
it,
my bag.
I have a motivational poster of it someplace on one of my phones. But I believe the quote is, if they forget my picante sauce one more time, there's gonna be trouble.
Ooh.
I think we're having like a falling down moment. You know that reference?
Yes,
That's a
that's
good
about
movie.
where I was at.
I have seen that movie.
Jackson, you are shooting way up,
What can I say?
So, how are you guys? Are you nervous? You think you can handle this?
I think so.
So far, you're
think
talking
we
more,
got
which
it.
is good. You guys have to talk more.
You want to know something that's really underrated? Fast food related? All right, this is like a hear me out though, all right?
Oh no.
It is
Oh, God.
Sonic Sprite, and you know the little salsa they got? 2 packets of the salsa, mix it in. I promise you,
In with the Sprite?
it's like pulp. But it doesn't like I don't know how to describe it. It's so good.
Well,
though.
I would say that
What?
you
Jack.
can't see our face, but actually you can see our face today because we
Ah,
have
yes,
video
we are
recording.
filming.
I'm kind of confused. You
It's-
took salsa and put it with Sprite.
Well, because I used to work at Sonic, and I
Okay.
had some dude one time who literally just ordered like a large Sprite, and he said, "Can I get some salsa?" And I gave him a weird look, and he said, "You gotta try it. It's so good." I tried it, and he wasn't wrong.
What does it taste like?
It just tastes like
A fizzy tomato juice.
kind of yeah,
Oh.
but it doesn't have the tomato juice feel. It's like
Good
Fizzy-
step.
fizzy
Can I get
Sprite.
you to drink one of those?
That's weird.
No,
Are you sure?
I'm
What
pretty
if we
sure.
paid you?
No, we don't have money. This is not.
I meant with food.
Oh,
I will
no.
bribe.
No. He wouldn't be happy with that.
Oh,
That sounds
man.
awful, Jackson. I'm going to be
it's
honest.
so good.
That sounds terrible.
It's so good.
So do you like now that you've tried this, Jackson? Do you typically do that?
yeah,
Every time.
With every Sprite or just Sonic Sprite?
like Sonic Sprite, because it has a different feel. Like their control for like the syrup and the soda is different compared to like a Taco Bell or McDonald's.
I'm kind of interested to try that.
It's so good.
We'll get what we need is Mr. Parsons needs to try it, and we need to film that and document it because
That'd be good.
that would be I would. And then if he put it on an 8 to 10 on his scale, I
would.
might try it.
He would.
Now I will not consume the entire thing because I'm anti-soda,
But you'll
but
try it.
I might try it and then spit it out.
So
Better
good.
than saying no.
Yeah. What?
I'm just wondering about is Sprite not caffeine free?
It is caffeine free. My soda thing has nothing to do with caffeine.
What does it have to do with?
Addiction.
I know it has to do with your
That's
addiction
fair.
to Mountain Dew, but
Yes.
That's fair.
we're not talking about
It doesn't
Mountain
matter.
Dew, we're talking about Sprite.
You're talking about Sprite right now, and my mouth is watering because I want a Mountain Dew.
Salivating.
I don't understand how you don't. Why is addiction
I
not a
don't know-
joke? It's
well,
a joke to you.
It's not a joke. To
It's
me,
not
but
a
I-
joke.
I don't think I quite understood how.
Addicted to Mountain Dew, I am.
Yes, how severe the
My
the
son,
addiction was.
my youngest son, took a Mountain Dew out of the refrigerator this weekend and started drinking it. And I said, "Oh, absolutely," because it was like 6 o'clock at night. I was like, "No, we're not doing that."
Oh
God.
my god.
And
Whoa, 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 so you're deciding for him as well?
at this moment, when he's 11 years old and it's 6 o'clock at night, yes, I'm going to make that decision.
Okay.
Okay. But then I was holding said Mountain Dew open, and the smell of it, oh my God. I
Yeah.
was so close to drinking it. I bet it's so good.
Did you end up then pouring it down the drain?
I dumped it
instead?
down the drain, and
Okay.
the smell of caffeine and citrus or whatever of Mountain.
I don't think caffeine
No.
has a smell.
I was gonna say I don't think I've ever smelt a Mountain Dew.
It's good.
And there's these red Mountain Dews that our friend of the show, Coach Hicks, she loves them.
The Code Red.
Code Red. I want to try one of those so bad.
Those are good.
Catastrophe averted.
Which part?
You being able to
We already
pour
moved-
the Mountain Dew
We already
down.
moved on. What the? We were 30 seconds over that conversation.
Okay.
Okay. Well, so who's in charge? Which one of you's in charge? Who's coming up with our daily or our weekly topics, our top threes? Who's doing that?
I guess
You-
I am.
You're putting your finger in your
We-
nose.
He went nose goes.
Nose
That's
goes.
gonna be our thing next year.
Which can
Okay.
be on
We're
the
nose
video.
gozing it.
Yeah. I
Whoever-
saw that.
We're going by the philosophy nose goes for this award-winning podcast. Now,
Nose goes.
You guys have a high standard to live up to.
No,
because
you-
we are award winning.
well, from this side of the table, high standard. The two
We're
former.
We're newbies, you know.
Yeah, you can't. That
We'll make it
excuse is
good.
over.
We'll
That
make it
You
good.
can't. Hannah has already done this once early in the podcast.
I've been in it once.
You've done it once. Yeah. So no. That was your one chance to be a rookie. Now we're rocking and rolling.
We're locked in.
Yeah, we're
So-
either nose gozing it or rock paper scissors
Oh,
for any decision.
That's how we decide things.
when you go rock paper scissors, what's your choice?
Mine's usually rock, you know. It's a sleeper
I like
pick.
going with paper. Just because most
I
people
don't know
go
if
with
you
rock.
could say rock was a sleeper pick, but
I think rock is the most dominant pick. When
Scissors,
I play,
man, scissors. I'm
when I
telling you.
when I play rock paper scissors or whichever way you say it, paper scissors rock.
nobody
That's
says
wrong.
I tell you what I'm going to do, just for the mind games.
That is.
I'm
my
going to
game.
go rock.
Ooh.
80% of the people go rock first. I'm going to go rock every single time. And then you're thinking, wait a second, is he saying he's going to go rock? but he's
Do you
actually going to
actually
go
go
paper.
rock?
Yes.
Oh, so you're like you're being truthful.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that would
But
mess with my
you-
mind.
Yeah.
So
but then
bad.
They don't know. They're like, he's probably not really going rock.
So then you're thinking like,
Then
Then you
they'll
go
oh,
like
so
scissors.
so they're like, oh, I bet he's getting me to go rock, so he's going to go paper, so I'm going to go scissors to beat him, and I just throw rock and beat them.
That's actually a really
that
good
is.
tactic.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's all mind games.
Oh, dang.
It's all mind games. Jackson, do you remember in New Games when we played rock paper scissors tag?
I do.
That was a fun game, wasn't
that
it?
was fun.
That's a thing?
Oh yes.
It's so fun.
Yeah. Jackson, did you just shrink?
I hit the little switch.
Okay. You know,
on the
people are
chair.
watching this, so they can see this happening.
Out of nowhere. Okay.
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 Yeah, it was a fun game. It's a fun game. Hopefully, since I won't be in New Games this summer, they will continue playing that. Coach Maskey,
That's-
friend of the show, will continue doing that.
That's the end of an era
Well, I'll be back.
with you in New Games.
Yeah.
How many years have you been doing New Games in the summer?
A lot.
That's
Oh, it's
not
like
a
an
number.
every summer thing.
Let's see. So the first year I did it was probably 2013, 2012. Yeah, so 12 years. It's not really an era. You
That's
know,
a decade.
It's a decade.
Decade.
Yeah.
That's an era.
according to Taylor Swift, yes.
Exactly. So it's an era.
Are you? Who's the Swiftie out of you two? Oh, we have another Swiftie. Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Another Swifty on the show.
Good.
I am.
Good. We love Swifties.
Yay.
Jackson, you're not a Swiftie. Are you anti-Swiftie like Dylan was?
Very,
Huh.
very
That's okay.
anti.
All right, makes sense.
Wrong.
So next
Just
week will be
wrong.
Coach Shep's final podcast.
Oh man.
It'll be
That's sad.
and see what the thing is though.
You know,
Coach
I've
Shep
been-
was never supposed to be part of this podcast. He just kind of hijacked it about halfway through.
You gotta respect it.
First of all, I was invited, and then
Who invited you?
you did.
Once.
That's all I needed.
Oh, okay.
Then he's on here forever.
What were you
And
gonna say?
I've been
Gotcha.
thinking about this. I may have to make a cameo appearance every once in a while.
Hey.
Yes.
No, it's okay. No,
Wilson
fine.
said no.
it's fine. We're good. You could call in. Hopefully,
That's what
Mr.
I-
Parsons has a grand plan. Hopefully, we're gonna have some call in.
Oh,
yes.
God.
If we
They
could
have
get
like
the
Bluetooth.
if we could if we could get our students to show up at 6:30 when we're supposed to start this podcast, we could do fun things like that.
Hey, I was
My
9 minutes
bad.
late.
Instead of getting the hey, it can't be longer than 20 minutes today. That was my Mr. Parsons voice.
Very good.
Yeah.
Good voice. Spot on, actually.
Thank you. So what's our top three? What do we got?
Um.
Oh my God, you don't have any idea, do you?
Okay. I thought we weren't doing it this week. To be
Oh,
fair.
then fine. We won't do it this week.
No. Top three.
God, we're
You
really
guys
putting
coffee
on the spot.
drinkers?
Yes.
Top three coffee flavors. Well, flavors to put in coffee, like creamers.
Okay.
Mainly.
Who's going first?
None.
You are Jackson.
All right. Peppermint.
Okay.
You know, like the peppermint one.
Yeah.
None.
Okay.
You know, and then vanilla.
Okay. So vanilla's number one.
Vanilla number 3.
What? You
None
went
was
reverse.
in the middle.
Oh yeah.
So
I
you went peppermint one. So you
Yeah.
you counted down, not count. Okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Hannah.
Vanilla.
It's,
Caramel.
okay. Wait. are
Okay,
you-
I'm starting at 3.
Okay. Thank you.
Vanilla, caramel, snickerdoodle.
Oh God, I threw up a little bit right there.
With what? The Snickerdoodle?
That's so good.
Snickerdoodle is so
It's
good.
just like cinnamon. Little cinnamon and sugar.
It's so good.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's delicious.
Are you anti-cinnamon?
Yes. I'm like a tiger.
You're
Anti-everything.
anti-cinnamon.
Yeah.
So you do not eat like cinnamon rolls.
I'm not really a fan. No.
Really?
And it all has to do with when I worked in the food service industry, the cinnamon challenge. Have you done the
Oh.
You
cinnamon
did that?
challenge? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That was horrific.
That was
That hurt.
that was a colossal mistake on your part.
Did you do it? Yeah, I didn't know.
What? How'd that go for you?
How do you think it went for me?
I mean, you're alive, so.
Yes. Oh, it was
Not
it was
horribly.
Just, it was bad. It's because you think of it and you're like, okay. But you know what we associate cinnamon with is sugar.
Yeah.
Like cinnamon sugar. It's not cinnamon sugar, it's straight cinnamon.
It's like raw.
So I still struggle with cinnamon a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Okay.
Steph, your top 3?
Am I going 3 to 1 or 1 to 3?
We're all over the place.
Okay,
So
well-
what does it matter?
I'll
First
go
week.
1 to 3. First of all, no flavor, just
Okay.
Okay.
like half and half.
Okay.
And then I would say probably I don't mind the peppermint. And then also and peppermint's probably third. I don't mind like a hazelnut or kind of a nutty pecan flavor in my coffee.
Do we not know how numbering goes?
Yeah, I do, but I got hooked up on the peppermint by Jackson, so that one hadn't
It
really
went
occurred to
1-3-2.
me.
Oh my God!
What can I say?
Oh.
I went the correct way.
Yes, you did.
I went the correct way from 3 to 1.
Yes. Number 3 for me is Starbucks has a little honey flavor, and I like to
good.
I like to put a little honey instead of sugar in my coffee. I like that. Number 2 is black, and then number 1 is vanilla, of course.
Yeah.
A little bit of vanilla, not very much.
You know, good flavors.
Yeah. No, there's some flavor that I can't believe you didn't bring up your favorite flavor, pumpkin spice.
Oh, yeah, I do like that.
I'm not a pumpkin spice fan.
No, he loves it. How many different
It's
things?
not really an addition, but I like the pumpkin spice flavored coffee when that time of year rolls around.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
like it at all.
Okay.
I like peppermint around Christmas.
Okay. All right.
Associate it heavily with Christmas.
Okay. Yeah, I understand. All right. Well, guys, great job.
It was fun.
First time. Hopefully, we're here on time next week, Coach Step. So, because it's your last podcast, your last week of school. You guys'
We'll do
last
it.
week of being juniors.
I'm excited.
I'm getting
Good.
so old.
Oh my God. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this.
You got a whole
You
year.
get a
of this.
trial run. These are 2 weeks of trial run, and then we might have to make some changes over the summer when we're a mobile podcast over the summer.
Oh,
I don't know.
I was about to say that would be
Yeah.
different.
No, that'd be great. So,
I think
well,
it'd be funny.
yeah, we could do that. Well, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank
Coach-
you for joining us.
Yeah, this is Coach Wilson saying see you later.
Bye from Coach Step.
See you guys later from Hannah.
Bye bye from Jackson.